Chapter 1. Understanding the Situation. The date was April 31st, 2027, and the setting was the White House. President Clifford Williams was accompanied by his Secret Service as they walked through the corridors and into the Oval Office. In the room, 5 gentlemen in suits stood up. The man on the far left extended his hand and said, "Congratulations on your first 100 days, Mr. Williams." President Williams smiled gratefully and took a seat behind his desk, signaling for everyone else to join him. As they settled in, the Secret Service discreetly left the room, ensuring the privacy of their conversations.
"Gentlemen, I believe we can begin this meeting since my first 100 days are behind me," Mr. Williams said with determination. The Chief of Staff nodded in agreement and placed a top-secret folder on the President's desk. As President Williams examined the documents, a serious expression spread across their faces. "Continue," the President urged.
The Chief of Staff introduced a man named Greg Howard from NASA's Physical Science Division. "In 2011, we discovered an object headed straight for Earth," he began.
At first, we were uncertain about its nature, but as it drew closer, it became evident that it is a 10 kilometers asteroid on a direct collision course with our planet.
"My God," the President whispered, realizing the implications.
It would annihilate life as we know it. The Chief of Staff added, "NASA discovered this 13 years ago." Surprised and troubled, the President asked, "Why wasn't this information made public earlier?" Greg replied, "We became aware of it in 2012. But, Mr. President, if we were to warn the world about the impending catastrophe, panic would ensue. Billions of lives would be at risk, governments would crumble, and chaos would prevail. We have a plan, though."
Jenkins, the CEO of a spaceplane design company, interjected. "As the head of a company specializing in space technology, we have already built over 20,000 ships capable of carrying 500,000 people each. We can evacuate the planet safely."
The President's disappointment showed in his eyes as he questioned, "So, you've been building ships for over 25 years, and only the wealthy and influential will be saved?"
Another member of the team explained, "If we reveal that the world is doomed, it will lead to mass hysteria. Our plan is to evacuate everyone quietly over the next 8 years before the impact occurs. We have already begun the process, sending experts in various fields to ensure the continuity of humanity." The President sighed, reflecting on the weight of the burden.
"So, in 8 years the world as we know it will come to an end?"
Greg nodded sadly. "Correct, Mr. President. We have already initiated the necessary steps. You are now the last President of the United States of America," Tom replied.